Today I will be installing a 10-gallon Thermomate water heater in line with my current water heater. My current water heater is a 40-gallon gas water heater. So right now I'll be installing the wires. Should be fairly simple. It's just going to be 3-wire, hot, neutral, and ground. Okay, got some wire nuts here. Don't forget to slip the wire through the cover. And then the middle one is going to be the green, which is the ground. Go to the green and the yellow. Okay, now I'm going to put this back in here. The cover back on. Okay, now it's got to put on the relief valve, and this already have the Teflon pre-installed on there, so we're just gonna put that on. And it looks like it's gonna need another fitting right here, a metal fittings. Doesn't come with that. So this one, this is just a regular steel male-to-male nipple, and this is going to be for the relief valve. So this one I just bought the regular one. It's, you know, it's not going to matter much if it's not going to, there's not going to be much corrosion or anything like that. For the hot and the cold inputs, I'm going to be use these what they call these dielectric valve. So I'm going to be using the pipe thread. This is going to make things easier. So instead of the Teflon, so I'm just going to apply all of these on there first. And also to make things easier later on, I also purchased a valve to put into the drain valve, so that if you need to clean or drain the heater, you can drain it, because it didn't come with one. So alright, so let's get going. So I'm going to attach the relief valve first, the nipple for the relief valve first. Now I'm going to go to the hot and cold. These ones, they only have the covers on there. Light this real quick. Let's do the hot first. Just gonna hand tighten it first. So you just make sure you look at the arrow. There's an arrow on it. So for the cold water heater, use the one that's blue. So the arrow, of course, it's an inlet, so it goes into the water heater. And then for the hot, it's the out, so the arrow goes out away from the water heater. So that's how you're supposed to do, direction you're supposed to use that for. Okay, so next I'm going to undo this. This one is the sacrificial rod, the end note rod. So we leave that one alone. And this one, I'm going to undo this one for the drain. Add the drain. And for safety, I just like to put these caps onto the drain port on the, just in case nobody's, get itchy hand and then turn this and hot water spray in their face. So I just like to apply these caps, put it on there, just in case. So there you go. So now I'm going to take the water heater and put it up and install it. Okay, seeing it was too difficult to film while doing all this piping, connecting all the pipe, so I went and go ahead and finish the install. I'm just going to run it over. So basically it's really easy. So here's the cold water coming out of the wall. So this is the main water, cold. and that basically go right into the cold water inlet. Okay, and here is the outlet, the hot water outlet. This one will run into my cold side on my main gas water heater, just because I'm doing an inline system. If you just have running one tank, this as your main tank, then you definitely just connect your hot into your house. But I'm doing an inline system where this is using my solar to preheat the water before it goes into my gas water heater. This way, when I have extra solar power, it will use it to heat up the water so that the gas doesn't have to use too much of the gas. And the other line will be the relief, pressure relief that will go into the drain pipes. And then of course I have it on a holding pan, a catching pan, and then I'm gonna set up the PVC pipes going straight down to the garage floor, just in case it leaks. Okay, that's pretty much it. And then my power, connect to the power, which is using 120, and basically I tested it. It used about 1200 watts at about 11.5 amps at 120 volts, and then it took about 45 minutes to 50 minutes to fully heat the 10 gallons of water to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, one last thing, don't forget your installation for your pipes on the hot side. So I'm gonna at least on the hot side, but you should do both. But I'm just gonna put this on real quick, and then that should be done.